are T-minus 2 days to Windsor Triathlon, and I guess this is a race video. So welcome back to the channel, all my usual followers, and if you're new around here, my name's Danny and I'm an age group triathlete, and I kind of document my experiences on this channel. That's what I kind of use it for. So if you're new around here, do consider subscribing because it is much appreciated. So I'm going to start this video with a quick update because I know it's been around 2 weeks or so since my last video, and I think I spoke to you just before I was going out to France, and France was lovely. We had a great week. Weather was beautiful, 28 degrees all week. I did, funny enough, become ill out there, which didn't help things, went all to my chest. But you know, I'm feeling a lot more positive because I was about to put a video out a couple of days ago, and that video was going to be titled Will I Race? Will I race Windsor Triathlon? Because if you had spoken to me a couple of days ago, I was seriously contemplating pulling out, and there's a number of reasons for that. But the last couple of weeks training has been a little bit inconsistent, I'm not going to lie. My ever recurring issue with my shoulder, it's still ongoing. Well, I say still ongoing, but hopefully we might be seeing the back of it. I said that last time, I know. But this week I had it injected again on Monday, so it's the second time now in 5 weeks. But we seem to have some progress. I can lift my arm without any pain. I think we're 95% there. So that was part of the reason why I was considering not entering. And you know, if you tuned in for my last video, you would have seen my race video, and I wasn't too happy with my performance, and I was dwelling on that a bit. And then I went to France and I became ill, and yeah, it was just a load of things at the start of this week where I thought it's just not worth racing. I didn't want to risk my shoulder. I just had it injected, and it didn't seem, after 2 days, didn't seem it was going to make any progress. But here we are, roll on a week, roll on a different mindset, and I am definitely going to race. I haven't swum all week, and I'm going to be really cautious with my swimming over the next couple of weeks to do a little bit more rehab on the shoulder. I'm just hoping this is it. I have been referred to an orthopedic surgeon because I do have a tear there, which is about 2.5 centimeters. It was measured on my scan on Monday. So yeah, we're going to see where this takes me, but I'm hoping the injection now, he's finally hit the right spot, because I don't think the first one actually did that. But anyway, we move on. We move on to Windsor Triathlon, and it is Friday afternoon, and I'm just about to go and pick my wife up and yeah, head to Windsor because we're there all weekend. We've got a house, an Airbnb booked for the weekend, and yeah, I'll take you along with that journey. Now, one thing I have got to do, which I always hate doing, is getting all the tri gear ready. My room is absolute tip at the moment, an absolute mess. But that down there, believe me, it's organised chaos because I did sort most of it out in the week. I've just got to put it into the bag and make it look half presentable, but I think everything's there. The bike's there, more or less ready to go. So I'm going to get these last few things done, get packed up, get the car sorted, and then start heading to Windsor. Hey everyone, welcome to Saturday, and no, this is not the triathlon. We are out on the Windsor roads, just a little recce ride. To be honest, I got out early. It's not gone long past 7 o'clock, and the Airbnb that we're staying in is right under the flight path to Heathrow, which, to be honest, yeah, as you can imagine, this morning, planes every 2 minutes overhead. I thought I might just get up, get out, recce some of the course, and then I think transition opens and registration opens this about 11:30. Now I'm not supposed to rack until a bit later on, but I'm just going to go down and get it done. So this is what it's like. Of course, fairly long straight roads, which is perfect. Absolutely perfect for being in the bars, staying nice and tucked. But overall the course is pretty fast, I'd say. And the roads are pretty good, in good nick. So that's the recce ride all over. It's quite nice to get out when it's pretty cool. And now, just to get on with the day in Windsor, get racked and everything, and I'll take you along for that. Oh, this is classy, this is about. They're very classy. Did you enjoy your breakfast? Yeah, I think so. That's the proper fueling on that one, isn't it? Oh, can you please, my daughter is supposed to have a bit more class than this. So we're back from a good breakfast and I'm just about to head down to transition. Take the bike down, take the helmet down, that's all I need to do today. So I'm just down by the river waiting to go into transition. I've got about 20 minutes, I'm a little bit early. I'm not in the time that they've given me, so I'm hoping that that's not going to matter, but I don't think it will. And this is part of the swim course. So as you can see, you swim kind of all the way down the river, and then there's a turning point here, and you kind of swim up this bit here. You kind of notice going against the current. So I'm just by the swim exit, which is just there. So we swim up to this point, there's 2 steps to come up, and then straight up here, straight up the stone steps, as you can see, across the road and into the park, and then you run along the park and enter the swim transition at the other end of the park. So you get the idea, it's a fairly long transition. There's a few triathletes about, I've noticed, but a lot of cyclists. Windsor is a really lovely place, so hopefully I can show you that on the video. But yeah, we're all ready. I'm just waiting for transition and registration to open, and then we'll go and get the bike racked, and we pretty much can get on and enjoy the rest of the day. And one thing to add on that, actually, if you've never done Windsor Triathlon, one thing you do have to bear in mind is that it is a racking on the day before, which is unusual for these shorter distance events, but it's pretty good. But it does mean logistically you've got to kind of come down here the day before and probably stay in Windsor. But like I said, it's a nice place, it's a good place for a weekend, so highly recommend it. And as I say, I've done this course a few times and it is one of my favourite triathlons, so hence why I keep going back to it.
Right behind this lady. Are you a member of the BTS?
I am, yeah.
Can I see your
sure.
license, please? Lovely. Fab. So if you'd like to go straight through there,
Okay.
just move that over.
Lovely. Thank you.
Have your QR. Do you have your QR code
I do,
yeah.
That's it, done it. Thank you. Can you just confirm your date of birth, please?
The Olympic.
I've got. Wave 12.
Yep.
Right, and that's all your bits and bobs. Have you done this before?
I have, yeah.
You know what you're doing?
I think so.
You know the swim start where that is? Yeah.
It's quite a walk, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Okay, all done here.
Lovely,
Yeah.
thank you. Cheers. Thank you. So this is transition, and it is a very big transition. Can't quite see it all, but it does sort of span the length of the park. And the transition, the run from the swim to bike is pretty long. It's not quick transitions here by no means. And then from the bike to, well, from the transition to the bike mount line, probably 5 minutes or so. So yeah, it's quite a long transition, you can see. This probably gives you a better shot of how big transition is. So it's quite important that we remember where the bike is and our setup is. That's it, we are all racked and ready to go. That was a pretty simple process, very friendly, always well organised this event, so you can't go wrong. Right, let's get into Windsor. So we are out, 5:15 in the morning, walking down to transition to get finalised and set up. 2 bags with me, which is nice because it's a lot smaller than what I usually have. Slept okay. The trouble is here in Windsor, we are right under the flight path, which isn't the best, but obviously the flight stopped during the night, which is good. We're about to start again soon, I think. Anyway, start time for the race is 6:50 for me, and I think the wife and that will probably get down for the end of the bike. I'll see what I can capture in the meantime up to that, but yeah, let's look for a good race. I'm looking forward to it actually. I feel alright. Slept well, like I said. Prep's been okay, as good as it can be at this point, so let's just see what happens and what we can do. I'm not exactly sure what time first wave is off, but before I go into this transition, I'm going to visit the the gentleman's.
Go on, Danny.
PB!
What a start! What did you say? GB?
PB!
Oh, PB. How was it? Oh, good. Well done.
PB! Fastest I've ever done it. I'm spilling water everywhere. Yeah, it was a good race.
Was it? That was good.
I don't know how much swim went, but I knew that I got out, transition, putting the shoes on the bike made a big difference. I didn't faff about with those, I think, and as soon as I got on the bike, I slipped my shoes straight in, so there's no problem there, and then I had a fairly good ride, but I got caught behind a horse truck.
No.
So, for at least probably 2k. Yeah. But the run was good, not too bad, I felt good. Good run block.
We saw this before and they...
You might have seen on my video where I nearly went wrong at this point here, and I don't know why they've marked the course like this, but look, everyone is so unsure as to what to do at that point. It's really poorly marked there, but luckily as spectators telling me. So luckily I got time to go back to the house that we were staying in and have a quick shower and go for some breakfast. It's only 20 to 10. I am super chuffed, really super chuffed. I'm not sure exactly how in the individual elements went to the triathlon, but I'll have a look later. Yeah, really pleased with that result. Felt good on the run. I was cramping a little bit, but nothing I couldn't control. Just overall, a decent performance, and it's nice to have a good one finally this season.